shake each other's hands, please. What did I used to call this in CDO? I think I called it the Signature Esports Handshake of Friendship. Tama, medyo haba nun. Ayusin natin yung name na yun. But yes.
Sa mga ibang tournaments nga, nagyayakapan pa talaga sila eh.
Okay, next. Pagkatapos ng game, dapat magyakapan na lang sila. Pero for now, we're just gonna go with a handshake and we are gonna go into more Dota 2 action in just a little bit. But please, once again, we would like to invite everyone outside the barricaded area to please join us here in the middle. Like, we'd love to have you here with us while we watch some awesome esports action. Nakakapagod pag nakatayo lang.
Kapwa Kabalen, kapwa Kapampangan, lukulok kayo po, ali kayo po marine. Kasi kayo rin naman nasakit bitis. This is a 1-hour match and we highly recommend for you to sit down and relax.
Yun yung parang ano mo. Pag sinabi mo 1-hour match, so yun yung ba yung prediction mo na maging 2-0 to?
Ay, hindi naman. I can't really say kasi syempre, alam natin naggagalingan ng both teams yan eh.
Alright.
Gina sila.
Well, we can't really predict what's going to be the outcome of this match, but let's pass it on to people who can. Please welcome our professional MET events, Shoutcasters, Butters, and Midnight.
Maraming salamat, Renmar and Mika. And katulad nga ng sinabi nila, this is going to be a fun match. Nakita naman natin yung mga teams natin dito. Prepared na talaga sila.
Yeah, talagang maraming inahanda, especially with a team of a caliber like SGD. Alam natin na meron na silang experience on the national professional scene. So talagang marami tayong aabangan. Pero teka lang, Kuya Ters, feeling ko kanina naka-polo shirt ka lang eh. Parang pumapogi ka ata.
Ay, ganun talaga.
Ganun talaga pag umiinom ng Thunder, no? Ng Thunder Super Soda.
Pero syempre, since nasabi mo na rin Thunder Super Soda, isang malaking thank you syempre sa Thunder Super Soda, a soda that is powered by caffeine, brought to you by the Coca-Cola Company.
Alam mo naman, Kuya Batos, mahilig ako sa caffeine. Kaya sobrang thankful ako kasi pagkainom mo nito, talagang gising na gising ako. Di ba wala tayong tulog kanina? Pero ngayon, gising na gising tayo. Laban lang.
Di naman. Pero the Thunder Esports Tour is organized by MET Events, Southeast Asia's largest esports organizer. Maraming salamat for making this tournament possible.
Yep, ang daming nanonood, ang daming nagre-register. And again, guys, we have a message for you. Please do stay and we hope that you enjoy our show. Libre po maupo, wala pong bayad ang pagpasok dito sa ating event as we all want you to enjoy the show na hatid sa inyo ng MET. Again, this is the Thunder Esports Tour and marami tayong laro dito. We have Dota 2, we have Mobile Legends as well as the CSGO.
Madami pang mapapanood. Pero syempre, dito muna tayo sa Dota.
Yeah.
SGD versus Triple
Gold
Gold
Esports.
Esports. What do you expect from both teams?
I'm expecting a very interesting game kasi this is kumaga parang David versus Goliath.
Yeah.
We all know na SGD meron silang professional experience talaga. This team has been around for quite some time. Although it's a new roster, iba pa rin yung dating ng may mga veteran players tayo in the playing field. And syempre, Triple Gold Esports dito, talagang malaking preparation yung kailangan nilang ibigay for this match. And as we see now, we already have the draft for the first game ng ating semi-finals. It is Triple Gold Esports versus Sterling Global Dragons.
Okay, for the first two bans of Triple Gold Esports dito, they ban out the Ancient Apparition and the Bristleback. While for the side of Sterling Global Dragons, it's going to be the Sven and pick a ban rather na pinag-decidean pa nila.
Yeah, I like the dito na yung ban ng Triple Gold Esports, the Bristleback and the Ancient Apparition. Nakita natin kung gaano ka-potent yung trial and potential ng isang Ancient Apparition as well as the trending meta ngayon, yung Bristleback ginagawang carry. Yan yung pinakita sa atin ng TNC na talagang powerhouse itong Bristleback as a carry. And they don't want to play against that kasi if you are playing into a Bristleback, you need a lot of things. You need a Spirit Vessel, you need maybe an Ancient Apparition on your side. So kung wala kang answer, might as well ban it out in the first place.
Might as well ban it out. Tama ka doon. Pero dito, they ban out the Nyx Assassin. That is the Nyx, right?
Yeah, Nyx Assassin.
And Morphling, mga kaibigan ng binandito ng Triple Gold Esports, Sterling Global Dragons, still making up their minds kung ano nga ba yung ibaba nila.
Yeah, the Morphling ban, kahit ang daming beses nang ni-nerf ni Ice Frog itong hero na to, it's still very hard to take down. Kasi yung scaling niya in the early game, yes, medyo mas mababa. Ang problema kasi kay Morphling is it's very hard to kill the hero. So, para siyang Bristleback in a sense, na kapag wala kang prepared strategy against that, tapos hindi mo talaga kabisado kung paano laruin yung Morphling game, talagang kailangan mo siya tanggalin first phase pa lang kasi first pick material ang isang Morphling.
This is very interesting for the side of Triple Gold Esports. They picked the Ayo, they're setting up something, and Sterling Global Dragons, with their first 2 picks, kaya nilang pigilan yan.
Yeah.
Are they gonna get, sabihin na natin, wala nang bristleback dito, so that is one hero na hindi na makakapitan ng isang Ayo. Or they can get the Gyrocopter if they want, or they can set up right now para hindi maging effective kung ano man yung kakapitan dito ng side ng Triple Gold Esports with the Ayo.
Triple Gold Esports, they understand dito yung nature ng Ayo Gyrocopter matchup, no? They remove the Morphling beforehand para ma-set up yung Ayo, pero SGD, again, with the experience that they have, they know that the Grimstroke is a very good hero against Ayo combinations. Laging magkadikit yung Ayo at saka yung carry na kakapitan niya. So the Soulbind will always be on the 2 heroes dito for Triple Gold Esports. So ang laki ng problema ng Ayo dito kasi kailangan niyang protektahan yung kanyang carry, pero at the same time, he's putting himself in a dangerous territory.
Okay. So, ganito nga yung mangyayari dito, Sterling Global Dragons, who will they go for? I feel na medyo dapat kumuha na sila dito ng somewhat of a burst. Okay, they pick a safe carry, pero hindi natin masabi yan. Triple Gold Esports, kumuha sila ng Gyrocopter. I like the Juggernaut pick kasi kaya-kaya niyang talunin talaga tong Gyrocopter without being in a danger zone na kaya siya i-take down bigla-bigla.
The thing about Juggernaut is isa siyang carry na hindi siya natatakot sa global presence sa isang Ayo Gyrocopter. Kasi what he can do is split push throughout the whole game. Kapag nag-relocate yung Ayo Gyrocopter to his location, pwede siya mag-spin TP. So meron siyang free escape from the global presence ng Triple Gold Esports. And at the same time, it adds to yung sinasabi mo nga kanina, yung team fight aspect ng SGD. Meron silang isang ultimate na kapag dinala mo sa Triple Gold Esports, wala silang sagot. And most of the time, talagang ang target na rito is si Gyrocopter kasi may chance na hindi makapaghiwa-hiwala yung Triple Gold Esports kasi nga gusto nila dikit-dikit, diba? So lahat sila potential Omni-slash target. Right now, we're seeing a ban on Storm Spirit as well as the Batrider for Triple Gold Esports. Just limit the off-lane threat ng isang Batrider against this combination. Kasi again, magkadikit yung Ayo Gyrocopter. So kapag binato mo ng stick and napalm, dalawa silang mapapahamak. At the same time, you don't really have any ways to shut down the Batrider in the lane. Ang kaya mo lang dalhin dito for the lane ng Triple Gold Esports is to sustain ng isang Ayo with the Gyrocopter. Pero SGD, they picked up themselves the Sand King, one of the most picked heroes ng ating meta kasi sobrang flexible. You can play it as an off-lane and at the same time yung pause 4. And yung Grimstroke natin, nakikita natin flex na nagiging pause 5 na sometimes. Kasi ang kailangan mo lang naman dalhin is yung Soulbind. So with the Sand King, they already have this late presence from SGD na hindi na nila kailangan problemahin yung early game pressure na dadalhin nila against Triple Gold Esports.
Fedgel Spirit isn't really a hero na nakikita mo usually ngayon. Just because, I mean, medyo lackluster na yung ginagawa niya for the laning.
Yeah.
It's still a viable hero, pero medyo nakatutok talaga sila dito into just pumping up yung Gyrocopter. For Sterling Global Dragons, kailangan na talaga nila dito hanapan ng lunas ng Gyrocopter.
Yeah.
If they do, ang laki na mawawala sa potential dito sa lineup ng Triple Gold Esports.
To add to that though, I don't really like the Vengeful Spirit on the lane kasi it doesn't do much against the Sand King and the Juggernaut. Pero what it gives Triple Gold Esports is yung save through the Soulbind. Nasa swap yung target. So meron kang way to save the Gyrocopter away from the combination SGD. Pero ito na yung sinasabi mo, yung Lina, the double threat with the Soulbind Laguna Blade, tatamaan yung Ayo Gyrocopter. So may threat na yung SGD to take down the combination of Triple Gold Esports. So talagang yung swap ng Vengeful Spirit, nakasalalay talaga yung team fight ng Triple Gold Esports sa kanya. Pero they answer up with the Death Prophet, the early game momentum-based lineup na every exorcism, dyan magro-rotate yung timing ng Triple Gold Esports. They just need to wait for the early drums of endurance on the Gyrocopter. Then again, every single exorcism, every catapult wave, mag-push yung Triple Gold Esports.
Okay, so for this Death Prophet, yes, it is a good pick. Pero considering the amount of disables na meron dito, yung Sterling Global Dragons, a Sand King rotating into the middle lane with the Lina there to regulate it, parang ang hirap especially at level 6. There is a chance na tumumba na lang Death Prophet dito bigla-biglaan, pero Triple Gold Esports, they still have their last pick para balansehin tong draft na ginawa nila ngayon. Sterling Global Dragons, they're still picking the heroes na tingin nilang kayang-kaya talagang bumangga dito sa side na ginagawa, sa side na lineup rather na ginagawa ng Triple Gold.
I actually like the Lina pick for SGT. Knowing na sila yung last pick, they baited out a hero na pwedeng isipin ng Triple Gold Esports na mid lane. Kasi Lina against Death Prophet, it wins the lane. It shuts down the Death Prophet. Even though sobrang taas ng sustain, we have this high burst damage from the Laguna Blade. Pero the thing about the Lina is flexible siya. Pwede siyang pause 4. Again, yung Grimstroke natin, pwede mo gawing pause 5. And pwede ka pa maglabas ng isang mid lane hero for SGD na pwedeng lumin against the Death Prophet. So it adds a layer of flexibility to the lineup of SGD. Pero what they don't have is the deep push against Triple Gold Esports. Yes, you have wave clears from the Grimstroke as well as the Lina, but you can't fight into the Exorcism and call down combination from the Gyrocopter. So they need a hero na kaya mag-sustain ng team fight for SGD.
Okay, so right now, both of the teams are going for their final bans. For Sterling Global Dragons, medyo naghahanap sila dito ng off-lane or support. Depende na lang kung anong gagawin nila ni Sun King. Triple Gold, off-lane din ang hinahanap nila dito.
Sure.
Beastmaster yung tinanggal na Sterling Global Dragons. I like the idea. Kasi kumbaga, you don't really want to give a Gyrocopter another buff in terms of the auras, di ba?
Yeah. Kapag nadagdagan kasi yung pushing capability ng Triple Gold Esports, you're banking on Triple Gold na magkamali. Hindi sila makapag-push against SGD. Kasi if you look at SGD's lineup, they don't really want to fight until lumabas na yung Crimson Guard or yung Blink Dagger ni Sand King. So as much as possible, dinedelay mo lang yung laban mo. And Juggernaut, he doesn't really want to fight against Ayo Gyrocopter. Ang hinihintay lang ng Triple Gold Esports dito is yung Drums of Endurance or yung Rush Maelstrom ni Gyrocopter. For SGD, ang daming items kailangan ni Juggernaut bago sila makalaban ng 5v5 engagements. I actually like the idea kung mag-Underlord sila dito. Just reduce the amount of physical damage coming in from SGD and you add to the layer yung team fight capability mo as well as the sustained battle from Triple Gold Esports.
Ito na nga yung sinasabi ni paring Midnight. The Underlord provides good control, zoning, and at the same time damage. And if they want to get out, pwede naman nila gamitin yung Dark Rift just to get out.
Yeah.
Or if they want to be aggressive, they have this double global presence.
Mars!
Pwede mangyari. They go for Mars.
Yeah.
And what is your take dito sa pick na to?
I was gonna say either Underlord or Mars. Mars is good. It's good on both teams. Pwede na sa SGD, pwede na sa Triple Gold. It loses the lane against Juggernaut, pero what it brings is the immense team fight ng Triple Gold Esports. Again, we've said na every single exorcism dapat abusuin ng Triple Gold Esports. And dagdagan mo lang yung early game threat mo, or yung early game pressure mo against SGD. How do you defend against this lineup na merong exorcism and may protection ka from the threat na pwedeng dalhin ng Sand King tsaka ni Lina with the Mars? Isang Blink Dagger lang from Triple Gold Esports, bawal mag-defend ang SGD.
Okay, so Sterling Global Dragons, they have one chance to make this a fair draft, sabihin natin, equal draft rather. Na parang, I like the idea coming out from Triple Gold Esports, pero they're just covering up the fact na yung first two picks nila, medyo heavily countered na din talaga. Kumbaga, ganito na lang isipin natin dito. They're just mending the wounds na meron na iniwan nila dun sa first two picks nila. And right now, Sterling Global Dragons, they just need to find a way to counter etong Mars. If they find it, they're probably gonna just destroy yung lineup na gagawin nila ng Triple Gold.
I think
Pero if hindi, medyo yung Triple Gold Esports dito, lalaban talaga.
I think you can either play Queen of Pain or Timbersaw here. Queen of Pain burst damage against the sustain of Triple Gold Esports. Timbersaw would have been good against Mars and Gyrocopter, pero they opt with the Queen of Pain. Ang maganda sa Queen of Pain pick is meron silang rotation dito. Heavily based on pick-offs yung lineup ng SGD. So you have this hero na pwede kumontrol ng early game pressure against Triple Gold. Kasi nga, ang gusto ng Triple Gold dito, every single exorcism, yun yung timing nila. Hindi sila lalaban hanggat wala yung exorcism ni Death Prophet. For SGD, kailangan nilang butasin yung window na hindi lang malaban ng Triple Gold. And that is what Queen of Pain provides for them.
Ran po ang gagamit dito ng Lina. They're actually gonna relegate. Well, paano ba yung laning nila dito?
That's the offlane Sand King and a pause for Lina. Parang yung series natin kanina. Just add to the lane pressure na pwede mong dalhin sa carry ng Triple Gold Esports. Lina, Sand King against Ayo, Gyrocopter. It's a very high pressure lane. Pero with the Ayo on the Triple Gold Esports side, ang mataas naman yung sustain ng safe lane nila. So hindi ganun kahirap yung buhay ng Gyrocopter.
Hindi ganun kahirap yung buhay ng Gyrocopter, pero anong nga ba ang dadalhin sa atin ng teams? Remember that the draft is 50% of the fight. meron ba tayong tinatawag na execution side.
Yeah.
So whoever executes better dito, I feel pantay lang naman talaga yung draft eh. Wala naman talaga nakalamang. Both have their own ideas. It's all about the execution. And let's head into the game. And let us go for the team rundown, mga kaibigan. For the side of Triple Gold Esports, it's going to be Titania on the Death Prophet, H-God on the Mars, PTT as Gyrocopter, Kakarot as the Vengeance Spirit, and Mad on that Ayo.
Now, the dark side, you have SGD, Nasjo sa kanyang Queen of Pain, MCY as the Juggernaut, Ranpo on the Lina, Go Busy as the Grimstroke, and si Nano naman, or JG, with the Sand King. Alam mo, medyo reminiscent to parang Taskas Titans versus versus Skyville. Yun yung mga mga aurahan ng mga players natin. Talagang magkakakilala tong mga team na to. We have veteran players on the field. So the execution mukhang hindi magiging problema. It's just a matter of playing the actual game. As we see right now, SGD is finding a potential kill here on the bottom lane. Pero wala sila makikita yung safe lane Ayo Gyrocopter natin. They're safely behind the tier 1 tower.
Okay, so lakad matatawag normalin.
Parang ano yun Parang
nandito lang yan
Parang caster natin mamaya yun
Oo nga. Pero tamang init lang. Semifinals number 2 tayo. Kung sino manalo dito will be heading into the grand finals sa mangyayari din mamaya. Pero sabi nila dito, kailangan muna dumaan ng mga teams na to sa butas ng karayom para makaabot doon.
Yeah, of course. And in this game, it's looking to be Triple Gold Esports game kasi if they execute it right, kapag hindi nila binigay yung mga early game kills sa SGD, they can really play around the timing na meron sila. Exorcism with the arena ni Mars. And it's very hard to stop that push kasi if you're gonna look at the ways of wave clear ng SGD, it's very limited. You have the Grimstroke na meron siyang stroke of fate dito pero hindi yan reliable, hindi enough para makapagpit sila ng wave clear. Pero top lane with the combination just to stop the early kill threat na binibigay ng isang Juggernaut at ng Grimstroke.
Okay, so MCY dito medyo nakakas. At yung kanina pinaplano nila, walang Ainswell ngayon. So they can't really fight that. Ang ganda ng pinapakita dito agad ng Triple Gold Esports in terms of laning.
Yes, they understand the idea na level 1 may kill threat si Grimstroke sa Juggernaut kay Mars. Kasi what you can do on that lane is put the Ainswell on the Juggernaut tapos ikutan mo lang yung Mars. Force the salve out of this off lane. So ang ginawa ni Kakarot, hinanag ko talaga kagad yung Juggernaut and ginamit niya yung stun nung lumabas yung Ainswell. So it limits the early game or yung kill threat on this lane.
Pero Jubizi dito just abusing that range difference, that range advantage na meron siya dito. MCY on the other hand is just sticking with farming. Alam niya dito na yung HP region niya. It will take time for him to go dun sa full length niya. And yun yung kind ng damage na dinil sa kanya dito ng Triple Gold Esports. Yan yung damage na hindi mo natago.
Top lane. May MCY dito. Tapos may stun. Kakaroon na Ainswell and then shoot the first god. Tinusok si Grimstroke pabalik. And that's a beautiful stun. Actually, nauna pa. Mamatay yung Grimstroke natin. H-God taking a first kill. And buhay pa si Kakarot. Takbo hanggang may lupa. MCY. Magkatako siya with the Ironwood branch. Pero there's another stun coming in from Kakarot. Double kill for H-God. That's a beautiful outplay from Triple Gold Esports.
At sila pa ang nabigyan, mga kaibigan, hindi nakapwesto ng maayos doon yung Grimstroke. Pero dito sa may baba, at least there is some kind of pressure. Pero kahit may pressure pa yan, katulad nga na sinabi mo, 8-4 pa rin dito yung last hit and denies ng Gyrocopter. Not bad.
Mind you, yung Ayo na yan, na-nerf yan. Level 1 before, it gave 90% of HP regeneration nung nakukuha ni Ayo, ngayon 60. Pero ganun kahirap patayin tong lane na to. Kahit sobrang na-nerf na si Ayo, sobrang taas pa rin ng sustain. Kasi just imagine, every single time, dalawa yung Tango regen na gumagana kay Gyrocopter.
Okay, so right now, MCY dito, they're still trying to go for H-God. H-God dito, trying to get away. Wala siyang mana dito kahit ano. And he doesn't really have the mango, pero H-God still wants to fight, pero magbaback na lang siya. At least they forced him out. Yeah. Mars dito naman, he will be using that salve. So ito na, nakuha na nila yung goal nila. Pero ang problema, 3 kill na ata. Meron dito si H-God.
Dalawa. Pero
okay,
ang nakakatakot dito may bracer na yung Mars natin. So the combination from the Inkswell and the spin from the Juggernaut hindi na enough. At the same time, ang ganda na ginagawa ng H-God, he's playing into the tree line. Kasi alam niya, kapag nilakad niya dire-diretso, kaya siyang right-clickin. nung Juggernaut. Yung pagpasok niya sa may gubatan dito, it provides him 2 access points sa place. Pwede niyang spear yung Juggernaut at the same time, hindi makita ni MCY yung Mars, so hindi niya mabanatan yung hero ni H-God.
Okay, so ito H-God dito with the bracer, hindi tatama.
Hinalas.
And sobrang swerte mga kaibigan ni Jubisi and MCY will get caught out by the magic missile. Hindi na sila makakapag-go. Kailangan mauna talaga yung Inkswell bago maging sobrang aggressive dito ng MCY. They tried it twice, hindi gumana yun.
Yep, pero on the bottom lane, may nakukuha naman silang trade. The Sand King is getting a lot of farm against Ayo and Gyrocopter. It's very hard to stop that lane, mind you. Kahit maglapag sila ng Sentry Ward, hindi enough yung damage ni Gyrocopter at this point. Kaya medyo maganda yung buhay ng offlane dito ng SGD. Pero the name of the game dito for them is the levels at the Queen of Pain. Once na mag-level 6 yung Queen of Pain natin dito, we should see the first rotation from SGD. Yung Sonic Wave, yan yung first power spike nila, the high burst damage at it goes against the sustain na meron ng Triple Gold Esports.
Ito na may ginagawa dito ni Jubisi, just using that fake stroke of fate. Sabihin na natin para lang matakot dito yung side ng Triple Gold Esports, si H-God tsaka si Kakarot. Pero sila H-God, Kakarot, alam nila na hawak nila tong lane na to. Yeah. As of now, as long as hindi nakakuha ng levels dito si MCY at tsaka si Jubisi, this is going to be an easy lane for them. Katulad yan sinabi natin kanina, may lamang dito dapat yung side ng SGD. Pero ngayon mukhang pantay na lang talaga.
Bounty Roots, bounty dito. And Nano with a stun, he's gonna be able to secure the bounty rune for SGD. Pero top lane, meron tayong H-God with Spear. Napuno natin si Grimstroke dito. Pero yung Stroke of Fate. Si Jobisi pa rito makakapatay. Hindi, siya pa ang una. Actually, that's neutral team. Taking down the Grimstroke. So walang nakuwang gold yung Triple Gold Esports dito and nag-aabol pa si MCY. Kakarot with the movement speed advantage, hindi siya mapatay ni Juggernaut.
Knowing that the respawn timer mga kaibigan dito ng Mars, medyo mababa pa, hindi niya na pinilit. Although there is still a potential na talagang mapatay ngayon, problem is, medyo risky lang kasi natanggal na sila sa lane kanina. They can't really afford to lose the lane or to give kills dito sa kabilang side once again.
Yeah. I actually don't like the way the Vengeful Spirit is playing into this lane. Dapat bibigyan niya yung solo XP to the Mars. Kasi he can play this game kahit level 3 lang siya as long as level 5 yung Mars. Just limit the kill threat na pwedeng ibigay ni Grimstroke tsaka ni Juggernaut that lane and ibigay mo. Kasi ang hinihintay mo rito kay H-God is yung level 6. Pwede mong i-pull yung neutral camp sa may pinakamalapit towards your lane. Kasi ang gagawin ng SGD, they will contest with the Grimstroke. Pero ang mangyayari, maghihiwalay yung Juggernaut tsaka Grimstroke. So pwede mong i-isolate yung target mo. And you have this amazing threat from the Mars tsaka ni Vengeful Spirit. Isang stun lang from the Vengeful Spirit, may sure setup na spear.
Okay, so ito Juggernaut mga kaibigan, andito na siya sa may taas, looking at the map right now, magkakakitaan si Lina.
Dapat kanina pa niya ginagawa yan.
Makita niya si Lina and wow, there is this certain rotation na ginagawa dito. Yung SPLDT Smart Omega, yung SGD pala rather. Sorry about that. Medyo pare-pareho lang talaga. Pero right now, PTT and the others, si Mad dito, still having the time of their lives at the bottom lane.
Yeah, they see the lean on the top lane. That's information for Triple Gold Esports. Pwede silang gumawa ng play on the bottom lane or in the mid lane. Pero mind you, level 6 na yung Queen of Fate. Hindi pa siya nag-rotate dito. Naghahanap siya ng perfect timing. Wala pa sila makitang kill opportunity here for SGD, and ito na si H-God, naghahanap na ng target. Although hindi pa siya level 6, so medyo wala pa yung kill threat nila dito and yung timing ng Arena of Blood ni Mars. And ayan, nakita nila, naspatan nila si Lina nandito nga sa may top lane. So they can make or force a play on the bottom lane. And pinupull lang muna nila yung creeps, but it's not safe to do that kasi wala na yung sentry ward nila.
And I think may idea din naman dito sila H-Gods na binibabysit na talaga ngayon yung Juggernaut. Kumbaga, Juggernaut isn't really having the best time. Pero looking at the net worth mga kaibigan, we're not allowed to talk about it. Pero you can see on the left side of your screen, upper left, medyo nakikita nyo naman.
Yeah. Oh, Kakarot. Dinadenive. Kasi there's a threat din from the Mars na kapag masyado siya malalim into the tier 1 tower, pwede siya ma-spear into a tree and matagal na lockdown yun. It's gonna be enough for them to take him down, pero ito ginamit na. Just to zone up the Juggernaut para ma-secure niya rin yung CS, pero the threat is still here for SGD. Kakarot, kailangan mag-ingat. Actual dito being committed by the Grimstroke. Tatama yung stun dito from the Light Strike Array, pero that's a nice connection from Kakarot. Using a stun on the Juggernaut para walang follow-up from SGD.
And medyo naging conservative talaga dito yung Juggernaut. He knows to kill the Mars right now. He needs the full duration of the Blade Fury.
Yep.
Kung half duration lang, or sabihin natin may mawala mang 2 seconds doon, it's probably not enough to take down the Mars.
I like this item choice from Sand King, no? Hindi natin babanggitin yan, pero it allows them to play hyper-aggressive during those times na wala yung ultimates ng Triple Gold Esports. Kasi this item allows him to play kahit mag-isa lang siya. Kasi you have the Queen of Pain na pwede mag-rotate to any single lane. At the same time, you provide the kill threat against the sustain of Ayo and Gyrocopter. Oops, usapang Ayo Gyrocopter. Mukhang yun nga ang mangyayari dito. Pero nalapag yung homing missile. Hindi niya mataas yung epicenter niya, pero wala pa rin naman. Pero the Sonic Wave is gonna be used on the Gyrocopter to secure the kill. Mad, makakapag-TV ba? Oh, makakali siya.
Makakali siya, pero the damage has been done. Yung pinoprotektahan niya dito, H-God mga kaibigan. Na Omni-Slash, and kahit sumama yung bulwark doon, medyo, kahit nagpaproc yung bulwark, masyado talaga mataas yung damage ng Omni-Slash.
Yeah, yun yung advantage ni Mars against the Juggernaut. Yung Omni-Slash strikes, it's always on the front, hindi sa likod. So laging mababawasan yung damage output ni Juggernaut against this Mars. Pero still, the threat ay nandun pa rin with the spear na pwede mo ilapag kay Juggernaut. Ang taas pa rin ng threat mo. Especially with the blink dagger timing, pero itong H-Gun, kung nahuli sa may top lane. Again, this is the rotation from the Queen of Pain. Siya rin yung makakakuha ng kill, and that's gonna allow SGD to get an early game advantage.
Now, that is the game changer. Pero bago natin pag-usapan yung mga kaibigan, nakatakas pa si JG dito. Titania actually helping and 2 sentry wards.
Oh my God,
sila,
shots.
focus na focus sila.
Oh,
Invest sila.
Grabe naman si Shanks!
And Shanks actually denying Soulbind, mga kaibigan. Tumama din sa may dalawa. Titania and si PTT ang nagsama dito. And Nashio actually going in. Using the Shadow Strike. Even putting down the spray.
Oh, Queen of Pain blinking in. Meron silang target dito. Potential exorcism from the Dead Prophet. Eto na yung mga multo. Ghosty. Queen of Pain, mawawala na yung haste niya dito. And na-silence pa. He's gonna pop the shrine though. Pero yun, umabot pa yung haste buff niya. So makakatakbo siya dito. Pero that's the exorcism committed from Triple Gold Esports. Pwede nilang i-objectives to. Pero the top lane, mukhang may sariling objective din yung Juggernaut natin. He's capitalizing the catapult window dito. Pero each god will clear it out. Na bottom lane. Depending against the Ayo Gyrocopter, and mukhang hindi makakapag-objective yung Triple Gold.
I mean, wala din naman talagang masaya doon yung SGD. Considering na nagamit dito yung pinakauna exorcism to take a fight, not to take objectives. And kahit gusto man nila i-convert yung paggamit ng exorcism na yon into another objective, yung wave sa baba, nakapush.
Yep.
Yung wave sa mid, nakapush sa side nila.
And
So
this
it
is
will really take time for them to actually push that back. At kapag dumating na doon sa tower ng kalaban, wala nang exorcism.
Yep. At the same time, this is not the lane that you want to push for Triple Gold Esports. You actually want the top lane kasi that's where the Juggernaut is. And remember, kailangan mo yung Mars during your pushes. You can capitalize on the catapult timing na meron ka. Unfortunately, for Triple Gold, it was not the correct lane.
Okay, so looking at this, more of the teams are abusing their own resources. Nakita sa Jubisi dito, the Soulbind is there. Nagkakapitan mga kaibigan, Shanks dito with a dual Laguna Blade. Oh my goodness, tumba si BD, tumba si Mad. And here comes the Juggernaut.
Ito, ilalabang pa yung SGD dito even though they lost the Grimstroke. And they do have the damage. The Omni-Slash, it's gonna be on the mark pero it bounced to the Dead Prophet. Wala na siyang mana rito for a Spirit Siphon. Nahabol siya ng MCY. Will they have the stun? Hindi naaabot si Nano pero that's SGD. Forcing the commitments from Triple Gold Esports. They understand na walang exorcism. So walang team fight potential yung Triple Gold dito as they go for the dive inside the jungle of the Radiant.
That Soulbind and Laguna Blade talagang set up na siya for victory para sa side ng SGD.
Sige, may Sun King natin. Wala kayong EXO.
Talagang mga mampipikon, mag-off-front, mag-zone out. Yun na talaga yung pinaka-idea niya dito.
Kulang na lang i-all chat niya eh. Death Prophet, wala kang exorcism.
And even with the Arena of Blood active, baka hindi na talaga kaya.
Yep. Kulang pa talaga at this point. They want to play around their objectives pero Gyrocopter dito, he understands na tapos na yung early game window nila. So he's shifting towards the Yasha. Farming item na yung bibili niya rito. So he wants to scale against the lineup of SGD, which is good din kasi may late game potential pa rin naman yung Triple Gold Esports dito. You're actually waiting for the Aghanim Scepter ni Death Prophet, and it allows them to have this amazing sustain from the Death
And
Prophet.
the engagement na naman mga kaibigan. The swap is there. A two-man stun. It's a two-man.
Kaya Gyrocopter.
Exorcism. Nakakaapulan. Grimstone dito. Shaken and vacant. Pero hindi yata kakayanin the Soulbind. Oh my goodness. Jobisi is still alive.
Oh, the Soulbind hindi makatakbo yung Gyrocopter kasi sa kabilang direksyon pumupunta yung Ayo. Pero Nasio rito is being sucked by the Death Prophet. May silence pa ba? Hindi na aabot as Nasio will be able to blink away, and they only lose the Sand King, and that's an exorcism commitment from the Death Prophet. Babalik na naman si Nano sa lane and magpapakita sa tier 1 tower or tier 2 tower rather, at mag-all check na naman, wala kayong exorcism.
And at the same time, kung iisipin nyo, the tempo is now being controlled by SGD. What do we mean by tempo? You're actually trying to make the other team react sa ginagawa mo. And they are using the resources doon sa gusto mong mangyari.
And I like the I like what SGD is doing. Every single time, naka-timing yung exorcism cooldown sa kanila. So lagi kapag nag-up yung ulti ni Death Prophet, talagang nilalabanan nila. They want to force out the exorcism usage. Even if they lose certain heroes sa ginagawa nila, at the very least, hindi nakakapag-objective yung Triple Gold Esports.
Kompleto pa yung outer towers dito ng side ng SGD. So this is very alarming for the side of TGE.
And this is not the typical Mars na gusto mong laruin. No? You're forced to build into a hood. Pero ito, nahuli naman siya ni Nano, and there's so much stun from SGD. The layering is there. Relocate. The swap. Nahuli si Jobisi dito, pero iba yung target ni Ayo Gyrocopter. Makakapag-blink out. Speed of Fate, pero Dalina. Nice strike array. Para lang ma-zone yung Gyrocopter away from the Ayo. Epicenter dito, being wasted on the Ants. Tinamaan yung mga langgam, pero okay lang yun as it forced out the relocate from the Gyrocopter and Ayo.
Grimstroke.
Hindi ba tapos? Lalabanan pa nila yung Vengeful Spirit and mamamatay pa si Kakarot. Nahuli pa nila yung Death Prophet. Wala kang exorcism Titania. Hahabulin ka ng SGD dito, pero there's a TP coming in from this Mars. Pero they want to dive. Pero sabi ni MCY, tama na.
Okay, so no TP, so that means it's going to be an easy tower take. Objectives lang ang labanan dito. Nag-relocate si Gyrocopter at si Ayo, but still, hindi naman din nila nakukuha yung gusto nila.
Yep. Exorcism is up. Unfortunately, walang mana yung Death Prophet natin. So again, Nano, pwede nga mag-sandstorm sa may likod ng tier 1 tower. Sabihin na naman, wala kang mana, wala kang exorcism. Pero yung scepter is being built by the Death Prophet. So he's not rushing the Aghanim Scepter. And ito na yung sinasabi natin kanina, nahinto na yung early game timing ng Triple Gold Esports. You're actually playing to scale against SGD. That's why nakikita natin si Gyrocopter nag-shift na ng items. He went for the Yacha. Gusto niya rito makapag-farm throughout the whole map.
Okay, so the farm ni Mars dito medyo talagang na siya behind na siya. To be honest, if you look at him and you'd see his performance nung early game na nakakuha siya ng 2 kill agad-agad, ang layo ng difference.
Medyo useless na rin kasi yung early blink dagger kasi you're actually looking for the timing nung early game push mo. Now he understands na kailangan niyang dagdagan yung layer of sustain ng lineup nila. That's why he's going for the Hood of the Defiance and possibly into a pipe before the blink BKB.
Okay, pero sila Jobisi dito, bayad ng galaw. As in, literal na babanggain talaga nila kung sino man ang lumaban. But at the same time, yun nga yung maganda katulad na sinabi mo, hindi sila takot sa exorcism.
Yeah.
Because they know na kapag ka hindi ginagamit yung pampush, even though they lose people, okay lang sila doon.
The thing about Death Prophet is every time makikita mo na nasa maling lane siya, you can actually fight. Kasi even if you lose against the team fight na pwedeng dalhin ng Triple Gold Esports, at the very least, they're not in the correct lane. Parang yung nangyari kanina, they fall to the bottom lane. It's the easiest tower to defend. So kung ikaw yung Death Prophet, kahit gamitin mo yung exorcism mo, hindi ka basta-basta makakapag-push. So ang ginagawa ng SGD rito, they're forcing the exorcisms every time na hindi makakapush yung Triple Gold Esports.
Pero medyo naging conservative, medyo naging not really conservative, but passive. Yung pinapakita dito ng SGD, they're not really fighting, they're just waiting probably for another power spike na pupunta sa way nila.
Yeah. Blink Dagger is up on the Sand King, and the next item is the Lotus Orb. Dagdagan mo lang yung sustain or yung safety ng carry mo. pato mo lang yung Lotus Orb. So, the amount of skills na pwede gamitin ng Triple Gold Esports against the carry of SGD, sobrang limited na.
Sobrang limited. Sobrang limited na rin ng resources na nakukuha dito ng side ng TGE. If you think about it, medyo talaga nakapwersa sila doon sa side nila. Pero right now, one of the teams, they're just farming. Wala na silang ginagawang iba dito.
Yep, I like this maneuver from SGD. They know na yung Death Prophet nasa maling lane na naman. Again, they're forcing every single exorcisms. Lalabanan nila. And mind you, perfect timing din para sa kanila to. Lahat ng skills nila online. Oh, ginamit ang down. So that's one already down for Triple Gold Esports. Pero they know that the Gyrocopter is here. They're chasing behind the tier 2 tower. Makikita nila, magpupump yung smoke. Alam nila, oh, PTT. Ayan, nasa bind, pero hindi umabot yung stun from the Sand King. Here comes the Ayo. Pero Sonic Wave, asan? Hindi, relocate out.
Relocated out, pero dito sa may pinakalikod mga kaibigan na Silent on 2. Ito na yung sinasabi natin. Kakarot will go down, sacrificing his life for his friend. Pero sasama ka din, Titania. And wow, yung reaction na ginawa dito ng TGE, sila ang napunish.
Yep. That's 3 ultimates down on the side of Triple Gold Esports. And after this one, we might look to see a high ground push from SGD. Force out another ability from Triple Gold Esports. And pwede mo nang puntahan si Lolo. Si Lolo Roshan.
And kung isipin mo, parang hindi na ata nakapag-usap yung side doon ng TGE. Kasi ang ginawa ni Gyrocopter
Shocks! Oh, mali yung light strike
okay.
I was actually predicting a safety maneuver from PTT na mag-back na lang. Pero sabi ni PTT, lalabanan kita.
Okay, so, will they go for this? That is the question. They sense the Venging Spirit, nagpasya siya ng Wave of Terror doon. They just go out. Alam nilang medyo outnumbered sila doon sa instance na yon.
Triple Gold Esports, they realized that SGD can play around the Roach Pit right now. That's why we saw 3 teleportation scrolls on the top lane. Unfortunately, hindi pa gusto ng SGD pumasok sa Roach Pit. They actually want to fight once again. Remember, walang exorcism. Although may arena si Mars, hindi enough yung damage output nila at this point.
Oh, so right now the push will commence. Ito na yung SGD. They just want to take down this tower. And andito na naman si Titania. Titania, mga kaibigan, mabuburst down na naman siya. And Venging Spirit can't really do anything. Silence is there. Hindi siya makapag-push. Nandun sa may gitna. There's just taking down Jabisi. Wala naman siya pakialam kung ma-take down siya dito. He's just doing his job.
Oh, Nano, hindi umabot sa stun. And the Gyrocopter will be able to get away. Pero that's a nice maneuver still for SGD. They got the tier 2 tower na top lane while they lost a single support. Si Jobisi lang naman yun namatay. So, all good.
So, Boro teams right now, 7-15. Medyo tagilid ang lagay dito ng Triple Gold Esports, pero they still have a chance to turn things around. Hindi pa natin nakikita dito na sumasama talaga yung Gyrocopter in that fight. Lagi siyang binabalik ng isang Ayo. Kung hindi siya binabalik, inaalis siya bago maglaban.
I'm not sure if this is the proper item for the Gyrocopter. Going for something na hindi scaling against SGD. Yes, it is a luxury item, pero this is not what you need right now. Ang dami mo pang kailangang items sa bilhin. And you went for an item na medyo cute. Yes, it adds a layer of damage against your enemies. Pero again, it's not the proper item. You need still a big AP on the Gyrocopter. Pero ito magkakakitaan sila. It's gone! In the arena, tinamaan niya. Jungle dito actually mapapatay nila. Actually, this Jungle na si Philippine yung tinamaan with the spear. And that's an immediate triple kill for the Gyrocopter.
That was very unfortunate, mga kaibigan, for the side of SGD. Pero yun ang hinahanap ng TGE. Yun yung potential na meron sila. And if they can go in right now, mga kaibigan, Roshan will go to the Gyrocopter, hindi na ipipilit dito nila Juggernaut.
That's all on Mars, to be honest. That spear on the Queen of Pain, hindi nakagalaw yung SGD. And yung Sand King, medyo malayo din. So medyo unfortunate for SGD na hindi siya nakalaban during that engagement. Pero still, it is the timing na meron kasi yung Triple Gold Esports. Every single time you have to abuse these abilities, and that's one showing kung gaano kalakas yung lineup nila.
And alam mo yung ginawa dito ng SGD, sabi nila, okay, ay sinabi dito ng TGE, yes, We got the Aegis, pero this Aegis isn't really the Aegis na mapapanalo natin yung game.
Yeah.
This is just the Aegis na mapapantay natin yung game laban dito sa side ng SGD. And that is good acknowledgement na yung weaknesses nyo dito, you know how to deal with them.
Yep. It's space for Triple Gold Esports. At the very least, you delay the game for another 6 minutes kasi that's the whole duration of the Aegis. So meron kang window na makakapag-farm ka, pero unfortunately, hindi ibibigay ng SGD yun as the stun will connect on the Special Spirit and Kakarot will fall 30 seconds on the sidelines. And SGD, they want to push. Even though they don't have the Aegis. Remember, sabi ni Nano, walang exorcism yung Death Prophet.
And MCY and the other just pushing out the middle lane. They need this. Backdoor protection is there. Don't really know why they're still going for this. I mean, may ward naman.
Pero ito, they want to engage on the Juggernaut Spear, pero the safe from Nano, Andino space record, extended speak asset, pero yung Juggernaut, buhay na buhay pa rin nakali siya during that team fight, pero the support will fall. It's just the 3 cores alive for SGD. Pero okay na yun, at the very least, buhay yung tatlong core. Nano rito is trying to get away from the Mars. Ginamit yung spear, pero the homing missile is there as well as the silence. To be able to blink out, pero hahabulin man siya ng homing missile. They want to chase. Meron pang blink daggers yung Mars dito. Nakakatakbo ba siya? That is the question for SGD.
Hindi ko alam kung ano nangyari dito. They're just forcing a lot of misplays for the side of SGD. And Burrow Strike.
TP out, TP out.
Going out.
TP out. Blink muna bago TP.
And I didn't see him anymore. And he will escape.
Grabe naman si Kuya Nano, dutang-duta. Pero ito na. The tides have turned, Kuya Butters. The Gyrocopter is sitting at the top of the net worth right now. So yung scaling niya, talagang nakikita natin. Again, he opted to go for the farming items. Hindi niya ginusto yung early game kasi nga hindi na nila nakuha yung window. And that's him realizing the threat na pwedeng dalhin ng lineup ng SGD. As much as possible, you actually want to scale against this Juggernaut kasi meron ka pang window on the late game na sobrang kunat ng lineup niyo. You have this Death Prophet na kapag naabot niya na yung sustain items niya like the Aghanim Scepter and the Shiva's Guard, it adds another layer of sustain to your lineup. Pero itong MCY, being scouted out by Triple Gold Esports. The homing missile, pwede niyang gamitin yung spin niya to dodge the stun. And meron kang TP out dito siya, hindi tumama yung stun. TDD playing it safe.
Nakita mo yun, yung placement doon ng LSA. They were baiting out the chase dito kaya Lina. If that LSA hit, I'm pretty sure may nakikita tayo Omnis Dash ngayon.
Oo. Si Nano rito is just pushing out the middle lane para lang makontrol ng SGD yung creep wave or yung equilibrium throughout the home map. Pero unfortunately for them, the top lane is already being choked in by the Mars. So ito na yung sinasabi natin, the Hood of Defiance into the blink. He's actually going for a pipe first now before the BKB. Kasi alam niya na there's no real way for SGD to counter-initiate against the arena. Kasi isang blink lang talaga, tapos gamitin niya yung ulti niya, yun lang yung kailangan niyang gawin. He doesn't really need to do much. Anything that he does after the arena, luxury na yun para sa kanila. Ang trabaho niya lang talaga dito is ilapag yung arena, at the same time is clear yung Queen of Fate.
There is no real way. Tama yung sinabi ni Midnight doon. Pero sabi dito ni H-God, nakakalay sa akin yung team ko, I need to create more initiations like that. Yung first niya is, which is yung 3-man, it worked wonders for them. Nakabawi agad dito yung Gyrocopter. And I do hope na matapos nila yung game early if they want to win this. Kasi Juggernaut, mas madaming item na.
Oh, Nano, nahuli siya dito pero the silence will not connect as he is able to use the Burrow Strike out before the silence connects. Pero I like the item from the Death Prophet. Meron siya rito, isang item na maganda against Juggernaut. Even though merong Blade Fury or may spin si Juggernaut, kayang-kaya patayin ng Triple Gold Esports. Look at that. Makikita nyo yung item na meron dito, si Titania. The amount of physical damage is gonna be soaring high. Additional attack speed as well as the armor reduction coming out from this item. Kapag nabuo pa niya yan, talagang hindi ganun kaganda yung game ni Juggernaut.
Okay. So, ano nga ba magiging sagot ng SGD dito? SGD. They need to find an answer. Clock is ticking din para sa kanila. The early game is, the mid game is going to the side of TGE. If they don't stop this, medyo sila ang nasa alanganin.
Yep. And somebody needs to make a move right now. Remember, all the ultimates are up. So if they're timing it correctly, alam ng both teams, meron silang window dito as SGD engages against Death Prophet. 50 seconds. walang DP here for Triple Gold Esports, and they actually want to capitalize on this one. Yung timing na meron ng SGD dito is very little, pero remember, the global presence is still there on the form of the Ayo Gyrocopter.
That's, that's the idea. That's the main idea for the, di ba?
Medyo alanganin yung TP na yun.
Oo, medyo alanganin din talaga yun. Tingnan mo, nga siya eh.
Napabak siya.
Napaka-cancel niya na lang. Sabi niya, medyo
mali ako dun,
sayang ako ng 50 dito ah.
I'm actually curious kung ano yung item ni Ayo ngayon, no? It's very critical kung ano yung magiging next item niya. I really want to see a Glimmer Cape on the Ayo. Just add the layer of protection na meron ka for PTT para makapag-man fight siya, and I really like the idea behind the item na binubuo ni Gyrocopter ngayon. Hindi niya kailangan protektahan yung sarili niya. Just needs to add, again, another layer of sustainability. It's all about sustain team fight for Triple Gold Esports.
Sustain team fight, that's the name of the game. Tama si Kuya Midnight doon. Pero alam mo, men, ito yung sa mga inaabangan ko eh. Kailan nga ba makakuha na isang malupitang stun dito yung Sand King?
I'm hoping to see a Vladimir with the Ayo. Kasi kapag nakuha niya yung talent na yung mga nira-right click ni Gyrocopter, nira-right click na rin, magbibigay ng lifesteal yun. And remember, may item na binibili si Death Prophet na makakapagpatagdag ng attack speed ni Gyrocopter. So, meaning, kapag pinabilis mo yung attack speed ni Gyrocopter, pinapabilis mo rin yung attack speed ni Ayo. So, pinapataas mo yung life speed na meron si PTT.
Okay. So, Gyrocopter, on the other hand, is just having fun. Nakikita niyo yung next item niya, I won't really say it just because of the integrity of the tournament. Pero slowly but surely, the teams both are pushing. Ito na lang yung gusto gawin dito na side ng SGD.
Yeah, just leave the Prophet in the middle lane, let him defend, let the Ayo Gyrocopter rotate around the map. And the swap! Na-swap dito si Juggernaut, pero nice mata dodge para hindi kumonekta. Yung stop to the Spirit Arena will be placed. Pero ito, nag-pinipate inside the team fight. Naka-BKB siya dito, wala na siyang tingnan. Pero ito, makakatakbo pa rin. Pero Dalina, the stun from the Light Strike Array will connect on the Vengeful Spirit. So there's no more chase potential here for Triple Gold Esports. And remember, na-burn yung Exorcism.
Burn yung Exorcism. They don't really have the Exorcism again to push. Ito yung problema. Katulad na sinabi natin kanina, Souls, the Exorcism is time and again.
Omnistack. Oh, the protection from Ayo. Is it gonna be enough? Bilungit! Oh my god, naitakbo pa ni Ayo si Gyrocopter. The swap. Will it save the Mars? Yes, it will. Alay buhay yung Vengeful Spirit. Almost 2 ores, pero ito nahuli pa pala sa likuran. That's Nastro sniping out the Mars. Pero ito na ang pagbabalik ni Gyrocopter. Let the damage go through! And makakapatay sila na isa rito. That's Grimstroke falling, pero yung Gyrocopter natin pinapatay, kinakite. That's double kill for the Juggernaut. 4 heroes down on the side of Triple Gold Esports. Hinahabad na lang nila yung nag-iisang kaluluwa. That's Ayo. And mapapatay siya rin sa full team wipe for SGD.
Wow, SGD just flexing their muscles, mga kaibigan. Ganun lang kabilis. The towers are going down. Will we see buybacks? That is the question. Kakarot and the others, do they have an answer?
They're waiting for the mark.
Walang exorcism dito.
Yep.
Meron silang Arena of Blood, just seeing na hindi nagamit yun nung simula. Pero yun yung pinaka-problema na dito. They don't have the exorcism. Exorcism, yun yung papanalo sa kanila kanina pa.
Yep. They're gonna lose one set of racks here, pero it's gonna be fine for Triple Gold Esports. Again, they're waiting for the item ni Gyrocopter. Hindi pa niya nabibili yun. So, yung team fight na yun medyo deceptive here for SGD. Even though they won that single team fight, meron pang parating na power spike yung Triple Gold Esports.
Meron pa parating na power spike, pero si March dito, sabi niya, medyo kailangan ko ata na itong item na to na binubuo niya on the lower right of your screen.
Yep.
It's the extra sustain utility na pinapakita sa atin dito ni Mars.
Pero may binubuo ding sariling item. Si Nano rito on the Sand King. Kung meron kayong sustain, meron din kaming sustain. It's actually a lot of sustain from the Sand King. And yung Lotus Orb na pinag-uusapan natin kanina, hindi niya tinapos. Pero it is gonna be the next option here for him.
Okay, so I get the idea na ginagawa dito ng Sand King. Just get that certain item para mapababa yung attacks na gagawin sa'yo ng kabila. Especially kung titignan mo pa dito, kalat-kalat yung damage output nila. Ano yung mga damage output na yun? Exorcism.
Yep.
What do you call the, Flak Cannon.
Yeah, Flak Cannon from the Gyrocopter.
Flak Cannon, nandun yan. And the extra buff ng Vengeful Aura na meron dito para sa Vengeful Spirit. So talagang inaayos talaga nila ngayon.
Here comes
Oh, wait.
Esports. Another layer of sustain from them. Mukhang naghahanap sila ng action dito. Bakbakan
Hindi
na
ka,
ata.
hindi ka pwede masyado mabagal dyan.
Oops! Tumalon sa loob ng Roche Pit. It's just a Sand King na nakita nila. Swap out! And nakita sa may Sentry Ward, patay. Yung Sand King natin, 50 seconds on the sidelines. SGD, will they contest or not? Nakatiming yung Roche dito. And Triple Gold Esports, they actually want to take the old man out as they want the Aegis of the Immortal once again on the hands of the Gyrocopter. Pero asan yung carry nila? Ito na, papasok na. This is exorcism commitment from Triple Gold Esports. If SGD gets a proper steal or contest from here on out, tumalon na yung Philippine, pero medyo maaga ata na sa arena. Kumilit on back at pero nanakaw! Nanakaw! And look at the Omni Slash, mga kaibigan! Tinutunaw yung Triple Gold Esports. That's a nice opening for them and triple kill for MCY.
Sobrang tapang na ginawa ni Nash John. Sabi niya, okay, ako mag-initiate, wala yung Sand King natin. Ginamit niya agad yung wave, yung Sonic Wave, nung nakita niya wala pala talagang tao sa may labas at hindi siya kaya i-counter-initiate. He just went for it. They won that fight. And will they go for the GG push?
SGD, they want to take this game. Nacho blinking aggressively. And si Mars dito, wala siya magawa kundi spear yung Juggernaut through the towers. Pero ito, nakahuli pa siya and mamamatay yung Mars natin. Meron pa siyang buyback? Meron. And he will use it as SGD. They're taking the last tier 4 tower here against Triple Gold Esports. And they're actually taking the throne. Wala pa yung Gyrocopter natin for 20 seconds. Wala rin siyang buyback.
Two-man stun.
He just wants to control the heroes of Triple Gold Esports. The Laguna Blade will take down the Vengeful Spirit and naipit pa yung Mars. Although nagamit niya yung arena, walang damage. Wala pa yung Gyrocopter.
You can't really say na kapag ka nabato mo yung Arena of Blood, kaya mo talaga sila i-take down lahat. Just looking at how really smart na Mega dealt with that. At dito nahuli pa silang dalawa. So, mga kaibigan, Nasho will just get out. Pero ang nasa alanganan dito, yung Grimstroke.
Yep, it's again.
He will just go down. The spirits are there for the IO and he will secure that kill. Nakuha pa rin ng SGD yung gusto nila.
Yep, they're happy to take that trade any day. Losing a Grimstroke against these kind of composition from Triple Gold Esports. Looking at it right now, 23,000 gold lead ang meron yung SGD rito. So it's a very far lead na meron sila. Sobrang dami ng resource na na-acquire yung SGD rito. But then again, we can see how the team fight is still very aggressive from Triple Gold Esports. Kaya pa rin nila lumaban against SGD.
Okay, so right now, both of the teams, medyo panig na talaga sa SGD yung pinakalaban na to. Hindi na rin sila talaga yung tipong team na nagiging dito conservative sa mga bagay-bagay. You're just going for it. Even when there's a third layer, sabihin natin of sustain coming out for Gyrocopter, wala naman sila pakialam eh. They have pure damage. They deal with that. Kumbaga, pabilisan na lang talaga. And kung iisipin mo dito yung Gyrocopter, he doesn't have the BKB. As long as mustan siya dito at hindi niya makapalo, yun na yung katapusan niya.
Yeah, and he is getting it right now as the next item. Pero looking at it right now, kailangan gumawa ng objective ng SGD. Remember, may late game potential pa yung lineup ng Triple Gold Esports. It's not over yet, pero they actually want to end the game. Nahuli nila! Titanium, that's the Death Prophet down. Walang exorcism. Pero will they be able to defend here against SGD? Bumalik na yung Gyrocopter natin. Where's the Ayo for the sustain?
Pero ito they're just pushing out all the lanes possible dito. They are planning to take out yung pangatlo. Arena of Blood. Get the Gyrocopter, deal damage mga kaibigan. So fight is there. Dalawang stun yung tumama sa kanila. Nashko with the ultimate. Oh my God,
Nano!
Pinapitan si Nano dito, pumasok siya with that epicenter. Pero the epicenter won't really do much. Nash dito, still wreaking havoc dun sa may front line. Buybacks dito from the Death Prophet and the Gyrocopter. Goodness, may exorcism pa siya, pero natatakbuhan lang sila dito. And look at the setup na ginagawa nila. X-Men, the Youth, lahat binato na. Death Prophet will go down. Wala exorcism dito. The Aegis will be popped. At ang last line of defense dito is going to be PGG. Can he get
Stun?
away? Sinusustake siya dito ng ayaw and he can do it. My goodness. GG will be called. SGD will take game number 1.
Perfect execution of every single team fight here for SGD as they force out the ultimates and they force out the victory here against Triple Gold Esports.
And look at the smiles mga kaibigan coming out from Sterling Global Dragons. That was a hard match. Pero pinakita nila dito is with proper planning, kaya niyong tapusin yung game ng according to plan.
Yep, it's the in-depth understanding talaga ng mga players natin. They know that they want to fight every single time na may exorcism. Medyo conflicting yung idea,
Yeah.
di ba? Kasi
Medyo
ang gusto rin
conflicting.
gawin ng Triple Gold Esports is lumaban every single time na may exorcism tsaka may arena si Mars.
Yeah.
Pero unfortunately kasi nahuhuli sila sa maling lane. That's why SGD, they're always forcing out the fights. Nag-i-smoke nga sila eh. Willing silang puntahan yung Death Prophet tsaka Mars kapag nasa maling lane. There's a one exception sa may top lane na lumaban yung SGD, natalo sila. But then again, na-force out mo na yung exorcism. Kapag nagsubok pa mag-push, mabilis lang yung respawn timers ng mga heroes pa ng SGD and they can actually defend. Ang key factor dito is yung pag-force out ng mga youth ng skills from Triple Gold Esports.
So, ayun nga yung pinaka-idea doon is to just find a way to make your lanes, sabihin natin na tolerable for the side of TGE. Nagawa nila yon. Looking at dito si H-God, nakakuha siya ng double kill. Ang ganda na pinapakita nila. Na-drop lang talaga nila yung ball nung nagkaroon ng mga ganitong kinds of initiations. So, nakuha ng SGD yung kanilang mga level 6 ultimates. For SGD naman, hindi naman din ganun kalinis yung pinakita nila execution.
Yeah, for sure.
Sloppy pa rin, pero it's just the experience na talagang nakuha nila.
Yeah. One thing to note about the Triple Gold Esports roster is that meron silang window. Pwede nilang gamitin yun, pwede nilang pag-usapan kung ano yung timing nila. It's just that hindi talaga nila alam kung paano easy setup yung mga certain pushes. Like for example, up yung exorcism. We don't see any movements mula sa kanila. We don't see the Death Prophet rotating to the lane or nag-i-smoke sila or nagsiset up ng wards behind the tier 1 towers. Hindi natin nakita yun. So the idea might be there, pero hindi nila alam kasi kung paano i-set up. And that's SGD pushing the advantage nga na hindi ginagawa, hindi nagkatrabaho kumbaga yung Triple Gold Esports and nakaka-capitalize nila yun. Napapunish ng SGD yung mga ganong klaseng mistakes.
Okay. So looking at the highlights right now, ang dami magagandang team fight din na nagawa dito ng side ng TGE. Pero isa din sa mga iniisip ko na pinaka naging cost ng pagkatalo nila dito is the late BKB na ginawa din dito ng Gyrocopter. Yes, that could have been better kung kumuha ka ng BKB, pero they just wanted to go for the sustain. They just wanted to live through yung damage output na meron dito yung SGD, but that's not really possible kasi si Ayo naman yung pinaka-target nila, hindi naman ikaw eh.
Yeah, I agree. And I think the idea behind that is meron kasi siyang Aghanim Scepter. That's why I don't really like the item. Medyo deceptive kasi. Yes, kapag na-pop mo yung Satanic and kahit ma-stun ka, you still get the life steal. Remember, kailangan mo pa rin gamitin yung item. Kailangan mo pa rin gamitin yung Satanic. If it would have been fine kung may Lotus Orb sa lineup ng Triple Gold Esports, unfortunately, hindi kasi nila na-acquire yung mga item na kailangan nila. So it's a matter of you have this proper idea na ito yung gusto mong item. Unfortunately, may condition behind that item. You needed to get a Lotus Orb kung Satanic Rock yung bubuin ni Gyrocopter.
Yeah, and ang daming pwedeng sabihin talaga sa game na yun, pero para sa akin, it's all about SGD and their experience on how they deal with stuff. Kumbaga kasi if it was a easier team na pwede mong bulihin, hindi ganun yung naging reaction nila. Pero we'll pass it on to our hosts, mga kaibigan, Renmar and Micah. Take it away.
All right, thank you so much, Butters and Midnight. Wow, grabe, what did you think of that game, huh?
It was stressful, partner. So stressful. And it was so dramatic kasi sobrang gagaling ng